A new report reveals the Biden administration drastically watered down the vetting process specifically for Chinese nationals who illegally crossed our border. According to an April 2023 email obtained by the Daily Caller, CBP agents were told to drop the number of interview questions from 40 to just 5. Joining me now is John Ratcliffe, former U.S. Director of National Intelligence under President Trump. John, that email reportedly came after a record-setting year of terror watch list encounters. Talk to me.
Yeah, well, just like everything else Joe Biden has done at the border is he's failed to confront national security threats. Terror watch list suspects went up by 7,000%, and as a result of the email that you just talked about, the number of Chinese nationals crossing illegally at the U.S.-Mexico border went up by 1,000% this past year. They changed the process from what should have been a half a day of interrogation to a 5-question, 10-minute interview to then release thousands of Chinese nationals who come here illegally into the country. And the problem, take just last month, Judge, 5,000 came through just last month alone. Of that number, Judge, the concern is that 85% of those were single men, military-aged men. And, the intelligence communities are now at a point where we're not really even concerned about whether, some significant percentage of that are here under PLA or PRC orders. It's just a question of how many. Are we talking about thousands? And it poses a tremendous national security concern.
Clearly. John, just before this show, Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas talked with our own Bret Baier about the border. Take a listen.
You do think it's a crisis now?
Bret, it is a challenge that we have been addressing vigorously with.
John, how can he still not admit it's a crisis?
Well, I mean, he's like every other Biden administration official in terms of, they've gone from it's not a problem at all, there's no crisis, to, well, the border's secure, but if there is a problem, it's not our fault. I mean, that's just kind of how this administration has been operating. It's not just Mayorkas, it's Blinken, it's, the entire national security apparatus, and it's why we face such a grave national security threat when we talk about our border here. The concern, Judge, is that, hopefully the American people will remove Joe Biden from office, but, you can reverse economic policies. The cost of gas and food can come down, but if you inherit national security problems, if you have bad people that are behind the walls and the gates, you've got a national concern.
All right, John, thanks so much for being with us tonight.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.